Guten Tag, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lance. I got Tom, and I got the Captain Kirk over here. Dudes, watch a movie podcast. What are we on, 52?
Yes.
I was told to be more snappier, so we're being snappy. Snappy. Snap, crackle, and pop. Ah, the dead don't die, ladies and gentlemen. But my boner sure did.
Wow.
Intro.
The details.
Come on.
So yes, we watched Dead Don't Die, with the plot being the perfect peaceful town of Centerville finds itself battling a zombie horde as the dead start rising from their graves. Plain, simple, to the point. Came out June 14th, 2019. Directed by Jim Jarmusch. There's no E, but I don't know. Do you want to know box office deets, or do you want to try that?
Yes, I would love to see what the box office deets are on this movie.
It's actually the highest grossing film, just behind Endgame.
You know, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, this was a fantastic film. Very subtle, very unique, very original, very organic.
To be honest with you, they don't post a budget, which was surprising. So I can't really, compare.
So it all went to Bill Murray.
$500 million.
It cost money. It cost $7. Remember you said that last time?
Oh yeah, $7. Sorry.
Opening weekend, this movie made $2.5 million. Gross USA $6.5 million, and cumulative world $13.9.
Hell yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ask IMDb. From my assumptions, no. Let's go into that tagline real quick. What is your guys' guesses?
We have to guess now?
Well, no, because remember, you have to come up with your own. What you think?
Well, you asked me for a guess.
I did. You're right.
What
is your tagline?
I mean, I'd like to just be like, huh. It's the most accurate tag I could ever see to a movie. Huh.
Pass.
Pass. Nothing Pass. Comes to mind. Oh, well. Mine was this is gonna end badly.
Oh, is that the real one though?
No, it's the greatest zombie cast ever disassembled.
Oh, that's right, because it was on the trailer.
Nice.
Trailer thoughts. You know what I thought about the trailer? I thought this was going to be a self-referential zombie comedy, satire parody, dry humor. I was really looking forward because, like, Bill Murray, right?
Is it not?
He's
That's
funny.
exactly what I saw.
Adam Driver, right? I was really looking forward to his, like, sort of awkward, well, they're zombies. Gotta kill them in the head. And you know what? I was not disappointed. It was phenomenal. I love this movie. Okay? Love it. Loved it more than Birdman.
For a second, I thought he was going into an Adam Driver.
I didn't. Well, Birdman was good. I'll give it that.
You're from nothing. Your parents were drug traders.
Hey,
do you like Star Wars?
Oh, God, I want to cut where he plays Kylo Ren like this character.
Well,
yeah.
Kill it if you have to. Sure. There's some other lines he has. Yeah. What did you think of the trailer?
No, you're still holding on. Let go.
Yeah, you're still holding on. Let go.
Now
you're not letting go.
It's turning into Kermit mixed with Jeff Goldblum.
I was getting Kermit out of that one for sure. Or even Bert and Ernie. Oh, hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. Trailer thoughts. I just said I thought it was going to be a very Shaun of the Dead style movie. I mean, for the most part, it was. It's a very different avenue of humor.
It's somehow more dry.
Yeah.
It's like...
How could you get more dry than British humor itself?
It took self-referential, and it was like, how much deeper can we go? How far down can we go? Which is definitely my topic. We
have to go deeper.
And this movie, just in the non-spoiler avenue, is definitely for people who like the movie Rubber, because like same vibe. Just the whole movie is like weird and slow enough, and I couldn't look away.
Was that kind of why you asked? Like, how long we've been watching this? You were waiting for the kind of the action to start kicking in.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting an action movie, but we'll get into it.
Okay.
We'll get into it.
Okay. It is a slow build. I will give it that one.
You know what?
It's not even a slow build. It's just slow. See, what they're doing is they're trying to emulate the way the zombies move. The movie moves at a zombie's pace.
We would call it remedial, where I'm from.
It's pronounced Romero, actually.
Nice reference. I am moist now because of that reference.
Oof. All right, easy there.
Just get rolling.
Get some popcorn, get some soda. If you're in the state where it's legal, get some weed, because you're in for a ride.
So my topic is satire, and how far can it go before it's too far?
Yeah.
Because my word, this was like it. You know how ogres have layers?
Onions.
Are we talking like
So cakes have
undertones or
layers.
overtones?
All the tones,
Epitome.
tone loc even,
Epitones.
epitomes, hyperbole. So like
Fucked up the joke.
the stuff that they're satiring in this is, I think, satire movies themselves, because they're pointing out the things that normally a satire movie would make fun of, and then taking that to even more obnoxious extremes, like continually repeating the same line, constantly referencing like, oh, this means something.
Pay attention to
And
the
like
details.
wink wink, and like keep coming, like not just in one scene, throughout the entire movie they keep telling you that the fracking thing's happening going on. So they're
Weirdly
fracking the
political
polls.
messages.
but that's the point, like they're overtly political. Like these are the important, like even have fracking so hot right now because it's in a bunch of other movies, or like
Make America White.
the consumerism as a
Well,
metaphor for zombies has been like a thing since Romero, and they're like, hey,
I was
consumers.
I was expecting it. So it's my same problem with Bloodfest. Just because you point it out doesn't mean you get to get away with it. You have to have something else happening, right? Like, I get satire. I am not it's not that I just don't get satire, okay? I get satire.
You get so tired of it.
I don't know what to say.
So I think the difference is, though, that the shitty Rooster Teeth movie, that wasn't super shitty, but we'll just keep referring to shitty Rooster Teeth movie because I can never remember if it's Bloodfest or
Bloodfest.
Sure, Bloodfest. The problem is they try to, it's less of a satire, more of a parody, but then they fall into the same tropes. Versus this one, it just never stops with it. Like, it doesn't really fall into the same tropes. They're continually being like, oh yeah, zombies, kill the brain. Like, they don't ever take it seriously to the point where now they're like, okay, now we need you to invest in these characters. The whole time they're just joking about everything. I think
But
that's why
there
it
were
works for
no
me.
jokes.
Well, yeah.
It wasn't funny.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it to be funny,
There were
and
tons
it
of-
wasn't funny.
It was super funny.
I was
It
waiting for
was so
zombies,
funny.
and there
Pretty
were
good
no
times.
zombies.
Hey,
I was waiting for a message. There was no message. And then aliens show up.
but what do you think did that? Like,
Do you want?
a wild animal, or
You know they said
A couple
it's gonna
wild
end
animals?
badly.
Okay, first off,
Several times they told you.
yes. Yeah, okay. So I just saw It Chapter 2, and they have a very similar thing where they keep telling the writer character, hey, you write great stories. Your endings suck, though. So I'm like, is that foreshadowing the ending of this movie is going to suck, or is that towards Stephen King? This was the same thing. Is he saying this is going to end badly as a movie, just like cut to black, done, Soprano style, or is it end badly for us, the characters?
well, didn't you read the
It was
script?
both.
Are we ad-libbing now?
See, you're already
Here's
quoting
the
it.
thing.
You
Here's
loved
the
it.
thing. Right at the opening, this feels. So we looked up what this guy did. What else this guy did? A handful of things I've never heard of. That I'm going to say right now. Probably not a very popular director. He knows Bill Murray for some reason. Maybe he got him some cocaine back in the '60s. I
Indie
don't know.
cred. He's done a lot of things you don't know about.
Probably. So I'm going to assume that this was intentional. He calls his production company Kill the Head Productions, which is a very, like, my first time movie thing. I really like that line. Let's call that my production company.
And I also like that.
Chew in the Bush Productions. And someone says, their line's Chew in the Bush. I really like that line, guys. Let's reuse it. This is going to end badly.
I almost hope that he made that production company just to make this movie for the meta joke.
I'm sure he did.
What was it? Deadhead Productions
Sure
or something?
Kill the head.
Kill the head.
Kill the Head
Kill the Head.
Productions.
Jeez, where
Very,
were you? He just
very
said
proud of
I
his
was
work. He's
reading.
very,
it. Okay.
very proud.
Because I'd like to think if you go back and watch any of his other movies, they have that's not a thing at all.
If this movie wasn't so slow and boring until the last, 10 minutes, I would try to rewatch it with the mindset of this is satiring other movies. But I've seen satire, and they're not this fucking slow.
Well, it's because they're moving at a zombie space.
But
It goes so far, Lance. There's layers. There's levels to this. You and I know.
be humble.
Why'd you mute yourself, bitch? Be humble.
I just didn't want to call everybody a bitch.
Oh, I mean, the RZA was in this. It's okay.
Working for the Whoopie.
That felt straight out like a scary movie.
Yeah.
Just like,
I love it. He must have fallen on hard times.
why do they keep calling him Frodo?
Yeah, and other people. Okay, can we also
'Cause
talk
he's a nerd.
Can we also talk about how weird it is, like the universe that they're living in? That like people refer to other things that they shouldn't know about, and there's no like real discernible time. Like the cars from the
time of day.
60s, the computer looks like it's from the 80s.
Where it's supposed to take place.
These kids
yeah,
are
I
from
agree.
like 2019.
They've got touch cell phones, like so it's somewhat like new, but at the same time,
you don't think
not.
it's
I
worth
think
going
you're
back?
going-
You don't
I
think it's
think-
worth going back to see if this is purgatory?
No,
sure feels like
because
it
there's
for them.
aliens. I would have. Okay, so my first initial theory was they're already dead.
Right.
Everyone's dead. They're just reliving this nightmare because, they're drawn to what they were doing in life, which was the whole Romero thing, consumerism. That's what I was waiting for. No.
What if Tilda Swinton is the Grim Reaper and she brought those teenagers there, and that's
I
why
think
she came to
she
town?
was an
to-
angel. All right.
See?
Whatever her character was in Constantine, this is before
Gabriel.
Gabriel, whatever. I think that she was an angel, or she was literally the Undertaker, looking for her brother Kane. Fuck
Boom.
you! I did it first.
I
Mine.
mean, if you hadn't told it to me on the couch already, I
mean,
would have been like,
yeah.
"You son of a bitch."
Um,
It was also the first thing I thought too. To be fair, I was like, "Wonder where her
it's the
brother
easiest.
is."
okay, no. The kids: Selena Gomez, Bob Marley,
The hipsters.
and Emilio Estevez.
Was he not one of the
movie.
Skarsgård brothers?
I have no idea. Was he?
I don't know. He looked very familiar.
He looked like Emilio Estevez from
The
one of
Mighty
his
Duck Man?
Yeah, from one of his early movies.
I
He
agree.
had
I
the
was getting-
jacket and he had
he's
the
getting a
hair.
real vibe.
I couldn't get that out of my head.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
like, it's Emilio Estevez. What is he doing here?
The Mighty Duck Man?
Yes.
Did he tip his hat like so?
I don't know that. I don't get the reference.
Oh, weird.
I've only seen the Mighty Ducks.
Oh, so you haven't seen Night at the Roxbury?
Breakfast Club. Wasn't he in that?
Was who in that?
Emilio Estevez.
The Mighty Ducks guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, look.
Yes.
This movie's funny because it repeats things. Now he's laughing.
What do you think? It was an animal or a pack of wild animals?
Or several
was-
wild animals.
I don't want to say. How many times can we reuse the same shot?
I'm so happy they did that though.
That was one
I
of the,
wanted
like,
it
oh.
so bad.
It was such a hard like minute and a half watching her go in, knowing she was gonna say it, and like so this. I think here's another divider. Here is we love The Office, and this movie has a lot of that weird like just cringe humor thing going on. Because the whole time I was like, oh god.
Stop.
Or when they're at the graveyard at the end and they're like. They're both being super calm in the front seat, and she's just losing her mind back there. And she's like, "Is that Granny?" And she's, "I can't." And she starts going super overact mode. I was like, "Oh, God."
Shut up, Rod. No, you should. Shut up, Rod. Stop fighting.
By
Oh.
the way, who was it that talked about the this is gonna end badly? A reference to the Star Wars quote
Yeah.
because it directly is.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
it's
And
like,
then they had the Imperial
Damn.
Destroyer on his keychain. Ah.
Hey, you like Star Wars? Yeah, it's a great sci-fi. New ones suck though, don't they?
I think this movie is.
Man, Kylo Ren was a bitch.
I think this movie's Mick Foley is what it is. So
it's a good
right,
reference.
like it's one per episode. It's like you know how he would always go like, and it's really great to be here in Chicago, Illinois, and everyone's like, yay, I know that. That's what this movie was.
Is that called fan service?
No, cheap pop
Yeah.
in the wrestling world. Yeah, and
I like your car.
Just
Very
really-
John Romeo. Want to have sex?
my favorite part was like, your movie knowledge is impressive.
Sparkles. That should have been the key thing right there. Sparkles.
Right.
Caught me off guard.
I think it just all lends itself to their dad. That's his heaven. He works. He's basically the guy from Clerks. That's what he loves. Not Nosferatu.
He sold comic books and gas.
Right? I was
And-
like, that's
and
a strange
toys.
gas
Friends
station.
with the RZA. He was the 23rd member of the Wu-Tang.
Oh no, wait. Tilda Swinton was Princess Zelda, and she was protecting the Triforce from Ganon. It's a Legend of Zelda thing.
Like the Mighty Ducks, man?
I shouldn't laugh at that. But
By
I
the
did.
way, you were also correct, Bill. He was that zombie that they ran over or cut off the machete. Was dressed in the same clothes as
Yep.
Bill Murray.
Okay.
Bill Murray, yeah.
From,
I was
from
thinking
the
Mark
Zombieland.
Hamill for some reason. But that makes a lot more sense.
Star Wars was on the brain.
Here's the thing. Okay,
Star Wars brain.
Before Adam Driver cut off Gomez's head and her eyes open and blink and then close again,
Just like Freddy Krueger.
I was trying to say, if Bill Murray doesn't accidentally kill someone who's a fake zombie, I'm going to be upset. But now that's okay.
It's there. Reference. Satire. Meta. Actually, that's not so much satire. That's just straight reference. Hey, so you didn't probably think of the topic, did you?
No.
Yeah.
No, with
You
this
know-
on the fly sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Well, and I think like our brains don't work super well right now, which I think is another level to the meta that it literally destroyed our brains.
It was an insane movie. Like, I was super surprised to be like in the direction that it was going, because, and maybe that is what satire is for this film itself. Like, it's subverting expectations, but also giving you what you were expecting. So if
It
you've
just
been
takes like
someone
a
who's
couple
seen,
beats longer to get there.
if you've seen a bunch of zombie movies, you're waiting for the references as soon as they start peaking, and then it's something you hunt for when you're starting to watch the film. Which then I was like, oh, what do all these number 11s mean? Why is this a squad car one? I was overthinking it because I was like, oh, well, maybe none of that.
You
Really
know what my
matters.
favorite reference was? The Tommy Boy reference. Need your Herbie Hancock right.
Yep, right.
I
Yep.
was like, yeah.
I chuckled
Chris
at that one.
Farley. Yeah.
I miss that guy.
R.I.P.
The RZA? I mean, he
the
went
Mighty
back.
Ducks guy?
Okay.
He didn't protect his neck.
See,
That was good.
that might be a
What
reference. Who
is
knows
that,
anymore?
What's that a reference to?
There's a Wu-Tang song called "Protect Your Neck."
Who are the Wu-Tang Clan?
They're rappers,
They ain't nothing to fuck with.
and they ain't nothing to fuck with.
The too black for me.
I was
The coffee's too strong.
there. It is. I was gonna
There it
say, yep. Because he was "Make America Steve Buscemi Great Again."
Straight up make America white again hat.
Yeah.
That's too black for me.
I also like how
The cough.
he
too
he
strong.
wore that hat and then was like, "No, I'm not racist."
Right.
little on the nose.
Was
there,
that was that not satire for you?
Here's
Was
the
that not
thing.
satire? You know?
I get maybe I just have the right mindset. Maybe I'm not gonna rewatch the movie because there's no reason to.
That's too bad.
It's not good. All right.
You know, I loved
Starship
I mean,
it.
you
Troopers
thought
was
that about
satire, and that was
Annihilation.
amazing.
You thought that about Annihilation. You watched the second time and you appreciated it more.
Yeah, but that
Maybe-
wasn't.
This could be the
Shut
crushing of
up.
expectations thing again. You know, maybe we should stop watching the trailers.
Maybe we should.
But you know what? As much as I like this movie, I don't know if I would watch it again either. I never went back and watched Rubber, but I was happy that I did.
I'd watch it to show someone else.
Yeah,
Just
right?
to kind of gauge their reaction.
You'd watch that. It's like when we watched A Clockwork
Above,
Orange in
Below,
that
Price.
that DMAC class or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I've already seen it. It's like I'm not gonna watch this. I'm just gonna watch other people and see how they react to it because it was weird. It was
It's
just weird.
wild,
Yeah.
yeah.
That movie was a different kind of weird for sure. But this was just
It's
the
an
whole time.
uncomfortable weird.
This movie was like Ambien when you don't go to sleep. Like,
A fever dream.
yeah, it was like everything was kind of slow and sluggish, but weird and off at the same time.
I really wish your theory would have kicked in though. Was it yours or was it?
That
the,
they're
all
all
dead?
dead, just reliving
Yeah.
their lives.
Yeah.
I wish that would have happened because I was like, that would have.
That was my
put up so well.
expectations. They
Yeah.
were subverted.
Yeah.
Hey,
Given this, if what you say is true and it's meant to be a satire of satire movies, kind of like how the scary movies are, I think.
no, because they're just the first level. This is level 2.
This is level 2, so
Yeah.
we gotta go deeper. Given that, there are so many. There are times that scenes are like missing. That in a normal movie with Selena Gomez, you would see her die.
because it's the big money shot, right?
Right. You never see that. You never get to see the guy enter the room. He
Yeah.
just comes out with the watch,
The
with
other
the
guy.
wristwatch that's really expensive, and then he goes. The scenes like when they're in the car and they're suddenly fighting, and they're like, "Stop fighting!"
Right.
This is the first time you're mentioning this.
And how many?
Is this all intentional?
Yeah.
My mind is blown.
How many scenes did they have that just didn't really serve a purpose?
Oh yeah,
Quite a
Right.
few.
most.
It was just them talking and being weird. Yeah.
Bill,
Like you were expecting something to come out
I
of
made
it.
the crack that Bill Murray's just collecting a paycheck.
Well, he says every line with a sigh.
Right.
It's like
He's just
So-
except for 3. He says 3 lines with emotions.
starts to end.
Like he starts acting. He just starts acting by accident and then has to go back into it.
Does he
because-
start acting, or does he just be
Does
like,
he
I
just
feel like
Bill Murray?
outbursting?
He becomes, yeah, he breaks into Bill Murray. He's like, oh no, wait, I gotta go back to the.
So halfway
Oh,
through,
God.
I started thinking that the director didn't direct. if that makes any
He
sense.
made it solidly improv and says, "These are the scenes, act 'em."
Yeah, and I feel like he was just like, yeah, just do what you want. Like, why is Tilda Swinton doing a Scottish accent? Why is Bill Murray, like, looking off screen for an entire scene, just looking out the door talking to nobody? And I think this is also an exercise in, like, annoyance and patience, because there's so many scenes, like, when they just let the phone keep ringing, and I feel like Bill Murray was like, nah. I think I'll just see how long the people will watch this.
You probably should answer that.
I would love that if at the end of this the cast just came out and started pointing and laughing at us. I would have loved it. It'd be the greatest movie ever. This is just the director wanted to fuck with people,
It's what it felt like.
and Bill Murray was like, "Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll get some other guys with me. Yeah, no problem."
Does that not seem like the kind of movie Bill Murray would make? Where
It
like,
is.
I just kind of wanted to fuck with people. Like that story of him going up behind someone at the urinal and being like, no one will ever believe you.
Is that true?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do I believe him? I don't know. Because I can see that guy making this movie just to be like, yeah, let's see how far we can go before people just turn it off. It's like movie 43, but with good taste.
I remember dipping out of that movie because I was like, this is not what I thought it was.
Yep.
I think I would have walked out of this movie had I gone see it in theaters. I about walked out of it. So
Oh, I thought you were about to say about walked out of here when it was playing.
I
You're like,
thought
I'll see you
about it.
next week.
I don't typically walk out of movies. I'm like, I paid for it. I'll suffer through it.
that's the only thing that keeps me there. It's like I paid for this.
You can demand a refund.
Can you?
Yeah.
Do you want to be a Karen?
Gotta grow your hair out a
Man,
little
to
bit.
see your manager. My name is Chad.
I want to see your manager and fuck your wife. My name's Chad.
Oh, I'm kind of sweaty.
Oh my god. Did we touch everything?
Maybe I'm just not getting it.
We flew
maybe,
through this one.
Maybe I just missed it.
like, I mean, it's just too bizarre to almost talk about. Like, it's one of those things that I don't feel good giving opinions. I feel like you just have to watch it and kind of formulate them yourself. Like, how do you even? I don't understand.
I didn't.
Like, when the movie ended, it was the most quiet I've ever heard after a movie we've watched. Like, there's no immediate go-tos. It's just like,
I don't know how to describe it.
yeah.
Maybe,
Is that good?
Maybe no. Maybe I'm just not getting it. Right? I've been told that about so many movies. You just didn't get it. This being satire or the whole script thing. All right. Fucking called it. Right? How do you know? Reading from the script. I read it in the script.
Yeah, because they were ad-libbing.
To be fair, I was taking a note and I missed that line.
Oh, did you? Oh.
I took that as like, oh, are they breaking the fourth wall right now, or is it just a joke? Okay, it's just a joke. Same with it's a theme song. Theme song to what? To this or whatever. Like, I missed that part too. But so those two, and then the final one when they just flat out break the fourth wall. That son of a bitch, he only gave me our scenes. After all I've done for him, stuff you don't even know about. If the whole movie was building up to that, or just flat out like that, I would love it much more.
Really?
If it's just Bill Murray being Bill Murray, because Bill fucking Murray, right? I would have loved it. That's what I was kind of expecting, but in a subdued character motivation. If you're going to break the fourth wall, fucking go balls out.
See, I don't know.
Because I don't feel like there's anything to go back and be like, oh, that's a fourth wall reference. Oh, look at that. Bill Murray's playing on his phone and posting on Twitter, right? Like, there's no reason to go back. Maybe I'm being too critical of it, because I'm just not getting it.
I feel like I like that it was just the one, though. Because, I mean, Deadpool clearly is like a constant let's break fourth wall type movie. And so I felt like that became like the big cool thing to do the entire time is keep breaking the fourth wall. But I like that they have the little hints here and there, and then they're just like the whole movie just comes to a halt just for the one big moment. And I was like, that's the way to do it. Unless you're Deadpool, of course, and just do the entire time.
I don't think it's fair to compare to Deadpool.
Why not?
Deadpool's whole
It's a satire.
character, his whole character is I'm making fun of stuff. Like,
Sure.
that's the point.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be, hey, we're satiring zombie movies.
And you know what the
And
reason was?
you even said it like, oh, I like it when they mention zombies are real.
Yeah, because
Like Walking Dead doesn't call them
Yeah.
zombies; they're walkers,
and
biters,
it's just like
shamblers.
the concept of zombies doesn't exist in the world that of most zombie movies. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, they're just undead, or they're demons, or it's like in this reality, the idea of zombies has never become a thing. What?
It's kind of
Yeah,
like when they
yeah,
reference other movies inside. Like, oh, so Star Wars exists in that universe.
But Romero never made his movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Or bands. They'll mention bands or something. Other pop culture references.
Is that why you hate Endgame?
I hate Endgame because I don't fucking like.
Let's talk about all the parts you liked, though. Like when she hacked the computer.
That's when it started getting really good because it started getting fucking crazy. I'm like, yes, more of this action. Something's happening. Yes.
But do you think they could have kept up that ridiculousness for the entire movie, though?
Look, if you can't do it, if you can't sustain the boner, don't go in. All right? Pop a few pills if you have to.
4 hours is doctor visit. How long is it going on in movie time? So.
I don't know. I think that's another reason why I like this, because I like old 70s movies where like nothing will happen until like the last 15 minutes. It's like this followed the same pattern.
Yeah.
Just kind of a whole lot of nothing happening, and then oh shit, what the fuck? Stop, hold on, wait, what? Huh?
That kind of goes to what I was feeling, that this is a guy trying to emulate a first-time director, because the credits are uninspiring.
Yeah.
You have one soundtrack the entire time that everyone has to mention.
It's the theme. It's the theme music. What?
And then they say the name over and over and
Yeah.
over because it's just the song name.
It's a promo video is what it
Yeah.
is. I do
Sturgill.
have one question.
Yeah.
What's the point with the kids in it? Like, their whole entire storyline could have not been in
You
there
can say that
whatsoever.
about almost everyone's storyline.
Well,
What was
no,
the point
some
of
of them
Farmer
they
Frank racist?
they all
What was the point of them going to the hardware shop? What was the
They
point of the
all
kids?
interacted
What was the
together.
point of Selena Gomez and Emilio Estevez and Bob Marley? What was the point of...
They interacted together.
So
Oh
violent.
my god!
It's just so violent.
Like, the kids never once meet up
Did
with
they even have
everyone else.
names? Geronimo
kids?
had names.
Geronimo.
Yeah,
Saturday.
but they
He was
never
the
met up with the
only
main
one.
characters. That's what I said. They could do without them. Everyone else somehow crossed the path at one point during the film.
Is that
They
not-
Then we
had
would have
their own
lost
thing.
the
They
Aryan
ran away,
Brotherhood
and they were
that's
fucking
watching over the
gone.
black kids.
Is that not every zombie movie though? Like we just have to introduce these people so later they can come back as a zombie and be like, oh, I know that guy.
But
that's
these kids
Frank.
didn't come back as the zombie.
Well, yeah,
The
I
kids
know.
just ran off.
Yeah.
That was my
That's
biggest
what I'm saying. We
question.
could've done
What
without
about the
them.
kids? Because the end credits come up like, the kids. What are the kids doing? Where are they running to?
Welcome to first time directors. Leaving things unresolved because they forgot about it.
That does make a lot more sense now that he is emulating a
Yep.
first-time director.
It
doesn't make it good, though.
I think it's the first movie that is like trying to be like Neil Brennan or Tommy Wiseau that does
Neil
it
Breen?
well. Yeah, Neil Breen.
Neil
yeah.
Breen.
Not Neil Brennan. That's a comedian.
Oh.
But I like normally I hate it when movies do that because I think that they get lazy and they do it just because it'll be easier. Versus I think this guy was like studying these
think some
kind of
thought went
movies
into it,
and
yeah.
was like, how can I do this feeling without being like super like overt that I'm trying to make a bad movie? Layers, onions.
It doesn't save you.
It
I still
saved
fall,
it
I still
100%
fall on
for
the
me.
side that you can point out that, hey, isn't it weird that bad movies do this? You're still doing it.
But I
You
think
got
it was
nothing
well
else,
made.
buddy.
But it was
No.
well made is the problem.
That was
No.
like my idea when I
Respect the
was doing
craft.
film class. My whole idea, the script that I wanted to write, checkmarked every bad thing not to do in a film. For
That's
like the
because
first
you
one I
were
would-
you were a first-time
I know.
director.
But it's funny when you realize that.
Right.
But he did that, but he did it in an artistic fashion.
Oh, so it's okay.
Some thought went into
So it's
it.
okay.
I mean,
Correct.
You can
Okay.
do it as an amateur.
Yeah.
You can do it as a pro.
right.
So if I'm intentionally racist, it's okay because I'm being
Well,
satire.
Well, now we're strong.
You see, I'm
Well,
making
well.
fun of the guys that are doing it for real. So
It
it's okay.
depends. It depends because if you have to defend it like that, then you probably didn't do it well.
If you have to defend the movie like this, it wasn't done well.
No, because we're saying it was done well because it was.
I'm
super
saying it wasn't
craftful.
done well.
No, it was super craftful. Super craftful. Yeah.
What?
Do it.
Hey,
Gotta be alert.
Lance, since I'm dying to know who, what was your what the fuck moment?
Oh boy. Get the book out because
I know,
apparently there's
right?
probably a lot.
He's going through the whole Rolodex. That's a reference to old stuff.
You go first.
Oh wow.
This
when-
movie didn't try, neither will I.
When Tilda Swinton swipes the
Hey.
screen.
That's good satire.
When she swipes the screen, I legit was just like, okay. My second runner-up was the alien spaceship.
That was
but
mine.
Oh,
That was
no.
mine.
I'm
No.
going within order of seeing, and that would have been the screen one.
No, I know mine.
What is it? Dying to know. Gots to know. I'm undead to know.
Like I was counting how many times he said, this is not going to end well. And then finally, it's like, he read the fucking script, didn't he? I bet he read the script.
Yeah.
How do you read it? Well, I read the script. I threw my fucking hands up.
There was a standing ovation in the room. Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Did it feel good though?
No, because I didn't want to be right. Right?
You wanted your
I
expectations.
said a couple of jokes
subverted.
that you guys didn't laugh at. And I'm like, okay.
You know,
And then this one did not make me feel good.
he keeps saying all these negative things, but it's making me think he liked the movie. Like, it elicited a lot of joy. That's the most joyous I've ever seen you. It was an explosion of euphoria. Yeah. You were up off the couch, hands in the air in victory, celebrating like you had won the Super Series.
Super we can't
Series.
say.
Yeah, I was halfway through that. I was like, copywritten.
Super.
You won the big game.
Super.
Yeah. What the fuck was definitely the aliens at the end? Because I was like, sure, why not? What the
I was
fuck?
going to say that too. When the moon starts glowing, I'm like, it's aliens, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to say aliens. No, I've been talking too much. They haven't been laughing. I'm going to stay quiet for this one. Then a fucking saucer shows up.
And the whole time, like like we said, Tilda Swinton, weird face, looks like an alien. Boom, alien. Also,
Fucking
She just has
Typecast
a
to be the
naturally
weird-
weird face, though.
Yeah, that's probably why she was put into it.
yeah, they
we need
thought
someone
about
with
it.
a weird face. Hey, Tilda, what are you doing?
You look vaguely extraterrestrial.
Hey, you wanna culturally appropriate another
two at a time.
Yeah, you're like vaguely Celtic, right? Okay, yeah, come on in.
You're
Can you be a
palish.
ninja?
She's really weird. No, she's just Scottish. Okay.
Oh my god, so good. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Also, I'm dying to know, what was your favorite scene?
You go first. I'll figure something
Oh
out.
wow.
I'm repressing so much of this. I've had a very traumatic weekend. All right. There was it, and then I watched The Witch
Oh,
to prove
yeah.
a friend wrong,
Witch.
and
Wait.
that was bad.
What was slower, this or The Witch?
The Witch.
Nice.
I
Another check in the win box for this one.
only because I had to concentrate on what thou saideth when
yeah.
thine was speaking.
100%.
It's like, wait, what? And they would like reverse words at times. And the kid started praying and whatever and spits up an apple. I don't.
What was your
That
favorite
at least
scene?
had some nudity in it.
When Adam Driver says he read the script,
Yeah, 100%, right?
basically almost every single Adam Driver scene and Bill Murray's scene, them together, I just enjoyed their little interactions because Bill Murray playing an old, just tired man of being a cop, it just seems so fitting.
He's not playing. Bill Murray is just tired.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why it was so fitting. It just he just was.
And I feel like
He's
they were
just
both trying to not subdue, but like out subdued each
Subtle.
other. Like how
Who
like
can be more subtle in this scene?
not even subtle, just not even there. Like who can be the most vacant in this and
How
act
much
like
are you
nothing's
getting
going
paid?
on?
'Cause,
How
like,
much are you getting paid?
some of the shit that Bill Murray would say, it's like he was upset with his answer, but he just decided not to follow up on it. He was like, okay, just gonna take it as is.
Lance, favorite scene?
I'm trying to think of something funny. Here's the thing. Would you have liked I read it on the script if I hadn't have pointed it out 10 seconds before it?
Yeah, probably still. Not
Yeah.
as much.
Not as much. That's what made it good.
I wouldn't have went
right?
yay, but I would have still been like,
God damn
mostly
it.
in my head though. This doesn't seem like a laugh out loud kind of funny. It's more like a.
Watch it with friends.
Right.
Recommend.
Yeah.
I feel like as if you watch it multiple times over and over, it would get one of those vibes of just like the weird things they say.
Oh, okay, I'll stay in character here. Selena Gomez's ass. I like that.
You
That's
saw
my favorite
some
part.
like bottom
Some
cheek.
butt cheek hanging
Yeah.
out.
I was getting a very 70s like Friday the 13th Part 2 booty shorts.
Oh. Well, just the way everyone was dressed.
That too.
100%.
I definitely would have liked it more if this was a Ed and Eddie situation. Everyone's dead from different time periods. They all
Oh,
just
you're talking about the dark cartoon
Yeah,
theories,
yeah.
like Rugrats and oof.
Hey, I'm just saying.
everyone's dead. They're all from different timelines.
we can watch it again and try and figure out if that's the case. Because if Tilda Swinton's the angel of death, that's very plausible.
Listen, if you
Subject
provide
me to that movie.
some stimulating materials,
She's very pale, almost skeleton-like. She wears a black gown. She has a sharp weapon that she seems to just touch something with, and it instantly dies.
She touched my boner?
Could have. I mean, I'm not your boner's keeper, so I don't know.
How's that for satire, you fucks?
Jesus.
Hey, Lance.
What's up?
Who is your MVP?
Why do you keep starting with me? You know I have nothing.
Because you have the most. I mean,
Tom,
ours
go
is Adam
first.
Driver already, so like it just.
Adam Driver,
Yeah,
yep.
Adam Driver.
Second place was Tilda Swinton, only because she played what she was cast for.
Yeah.
To the nose.
Yeah, 100%. Also, Adam Driver and everything other than Star Wars is fucking.
That's been really good.
It's fucking fantastic.
Have you seen him
Props
in
to Bill
Girls?
Murray, though. He does his
I did
job
not
well.
see him in Girls because Girls looks atrocious.
Ah,
I can't stand Leah Dunham.
I only know the reference. So.
Yeah.
Back to pressure on you, man.
The car.
Which one? The one from Dawn of the Dead?
Yes.
The Le Mans?
Le Mans.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Grasping at straws.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
I would have picked credits if I were him.
Bill Murray. Bill fucking Murray. Because Bill fucking Murray. This made me want to go watch some more Bill Murray stuff.
Dude, I've got a Bill Murray movie if you want to watch one.
Is it Lost in Translation?
No, it's The Dead Won't Die. Actually,
I will hurt you.
you know what would be a really good movie to follow this up with to keep in the lineage? Because we did this Aliens connects with Annihilation.
And we didn't even know it was going to be in there.
So now, stick with me. Teens, set in the 80s. No one? Breakfast Club? Nothing?
Mighty Ducks guy?
Mighty Ducks guy. It's satire. Hey.
Whose turn is it next?
Yeah, it's...
I believe it's mine.
It's,
Yeah.
And I don't have an idea yet.
Go figure.
You want to just rewatch this one?
Yeah, let's do that.
Now,
We're going to have
the
someone
question
missing, I
is
feel
Lance
like.
in purgatory?
This is my hell.
You...
And then we cut right back to the beginning.
No, we cut back to you being dead in Mexico. Oh, my God.
Not the dead Mexican.
Long-term writing. Hey, so
Big
thanks
brain.
for watching.
Big brain. Yeah.
This might have been the most unhinged episode. Not unhinged, subdued. This might be the closest to any movie we've ever
Subverted.
been.
You know what I was really hoping
Sonic?
for? I was really hoping that when they were all in the car at the end, that chick just put the fucking shotgun in her mouth and just Cobained
That would have been
herself.
too violent.
But then she wakes up and the movie starts over and we get to watch it all again.
We get a Groundhog's Day situation.
How good would it
Spicy.
be if he straight up did the movie, did that, and then did the movie all over again?
Why is this
6
movie
hour
6
movie.
hours long? It must be good, right?
That would have been fucking amazing.
Please kill me.
Then I would have known for sure what they were trying to do.